Welcome to Get Offset. My name is Emily, and I'm excited to show you the 2021 Squier Supersonic in this beautiful glittering. This is a very deep metal flake blue. This is the color that I really wish that they had it in last year. Unfortunately, they did not. Fortunately, they do now. And guess what? I have this to perhaps replace the one I demoed last year and which tragically fell from the wall behind me. I have it right here. So here's last year's model, and here's this year's model. Very similar indeed. A few very small differences. This one has a white switch tip, and although I don't have the vibrato on it, the vibrato end was white. This one is black. And obviously this is a lighter blue with a finer glitter finish. And this one has some battle scars from getting dropped. This one I also modified quite a bit, so I will not be doing an A-B demo on this versus that. But you can see how this shines. Oh, that's so nice. Man, I wish I had a light right over there that was really capturing the beauty of this. I feel like a light right over there would get it, but that light up there is getting it. Oh, and that light over there is getting it. Man, it looks really, really nice. Yeah, so this has some Fender humbucking pickups in it. It comes with 9s. It's a short scale. I should probably have looked that up. I believe it's 24 inches. But you know what? I'm going to look that up quite quickly. In the meantime, I can tell you that the nut width is 1.5 inches. I did measure that. Seems to be 1.5 inches. Let's get the specs up here. Poplar finish. Gloss poly neck. Doesn't feel sticky at all. 24 inch, yep. Fingerboard radius is a modern 9.5 inches. Very normal, 22 frets. Bone nut. Not synthetic, is what that says. Really? Huh. Narrow tall frets. Oh, this actually says the nut width is 1.575. I measured it at 1.5. So, I'm not sure. These are the atomic humbucking pickups. It says specifically, and 6-saddle vintage synchronized tremolo, and it has a vintage split shaft tuning. Obviously, reverse headstock. Some people won't like that. Last year's models did have some issues with the tuning stability at the beginning. Nothing that switching the 9s out for 10s, the little graphite in the nut, didn't solve. At least for me. I know that also solved the issue for Ryan Burke. So not biggie. Another issue people said that they had last year that I also couldn't speak on because I didn't have that. People complained about the switch last year. I didn't have that issue last year, and this switch seems robust. It seems to be staying in place. This one was sent to me to demo, but last year's I bought. The only one that Fender sent to me last year was the Cyclone, so I bought all the others. It has 2 separate volume knobs, no tone knobs. So at the end of this video, I'll tell you what mods I did on last year's model, just for a refresher. All right, so let's tune up because you all will tell me. The wiring is backwards, I believe. I think. Yeah, that seems to be the case. So this is the bridge position, or at least that is, or this is either the bridge position or that is the bridge control. Either way, one of these is backwards, and that is how it is supposed to be. So the E is in tune now. Now the B is in tune. The G is in tune. D is in tune. A was a little flat. like there's just going to be a little bit of an issue just in general, keeping this guy in tune. I did not do any modifications yet. This is kind of an out-of-the-box situation for you. So I'm going to go ahead and play it clean. See if I like the pickups clean better this year. Last year, I switched them out, so... just playing some chords, you know. Actually, let me confirm which pickup I'm on right now. That is indeed the neck pickup. So the neck volume control is the bottom one. Because that doesn't sound like a bridge. I am on the neck pickup. If you didn't guess from the light on this amp, I'm playing through the Super Reverb, the Tone Master Super Reverb. I'm just going to turn the reverb up on that a little bit. That was on the bridge that time. Middle position. All right. And the neck. Not the worst things in the world. Just not a lot of power to them. And then that was neck, then that was middle, and let's try the bridge. Alright, I'm gonna add, go ahead and move over to my pedals. Ooh. I'm gonna do the compressor on a bit of a chicken picking setting. I don't suspect that's what a ton of supersonic players will do, but I'm going to do it. Hair out of the way. Nastiness. Middle. And neck. Back to bridge. Let's check in on our tuning, because I think we need to. Oh, charge it up. E went a little flat. These are pretty fresh strings that could have something to do with it. B also went a little bit flat. G went a little bit flat. D. D was mostly there. A, I overcorrected. This tuner doesn't really like these strings. Low E was spot on. So yeah, not perfect there. Let's try the Awful Waffle by Alchemy Audio. Recently relocated to Minneapolis. This guitar, even last year's model, really liked gain a lot more than it liked clean sounds. I thought that, and that's one of the reasons I swapped the pickup. Middle. Should have left those settings the same. What was I doing? What am I doing? Now we're on the neck pickup. So sorry. That's exactly how floppy this vibrato gets, by the way. Like, complete slack in the strings. Out of the box. I have, like... Wow. I'm used to playing a Bigsby, if anything. So let's see what that did to the tuning. Let's see how that held up. That E is still in tune. That B went a scud sharp. That G is fine. The D is not fine. Now the D is fine. D is fine. Tuner does not know what to do with A. Alright. Yeah, so that's exactly what happened there. I never fed the compressor into the Awful Waffle. Sounds better. It's not in tune though, like at all. Let's figure this one out. There's the culprit. Why? Just doing what we all wanted me to do. Because I want to get to the other pedals. Never seen whatever that was to do with Snark's job. I'm so sorry. And now I've been like sitting here with this 3 muff 14 this whole time, and I haven't played it at all. Bridge. Boy howdy, things are happening. Things are happening. It's because I used that vibrato bar. That E went up to F. Phew! go with the MTG LA, starting in the bridge position after a quick tune. I thought I turned the volume down. I did not. That one is okay. This is like their take on a rat, Fender's take on a rat, and I really think it's cool. That's never sound right. Why don't you sound right? Obviously, this still needs some extra love. I think this guitar really needs some graphite on the nut. I think it probably needs tens. Turning either pickup all the way down in the middle position is supposed to be a volume kill for both of them, just in general. But that doesn't seem to be working. It only seems to be working if I turn the volume all the way down on the bridge pickup down here. Feed the Alchemy Audio Awful Waffle into the MTG LA because I can. Now I'm going to compress it. And there you have it. That is my look at the 2021 Paranormal Series Supersonic by Squier. Thank you to Fender for sending me this to review. All in all, it's very similar to last year's guitar. I feel like I got a lot more wiggle room with the vibrato there. But it's very similar to last year's model. I hope that people are having a better time with the switch. I don't feel like the tuning was quite as off as last year's, but I did have to tune it quite a lot. I feel like that's kind of going to be an issue just with the reverse headstock. I think it's just part of how they are. Maybe it's physics. Maybe it's something else, but last year putting tins on it really did help, and then putting some graphite, that is to say pencil lead, just under the bridge there, under the nut, I should say, misspoke, nut, helped tremendously. That basically solved all of those issues for me, and I never had those issues again. And also, jeez Louise, this color is gorgeous. Oh, I actually wore my shiny shirt, but I'm not sure how well that's translating right now. I hope it's translating okay. Oh, yeah, I love this. I love this color. What I'm probably going to do is I'm probably going to take my electronics upgrades from last year's guitar and swap them in this one. Because I really like I have the Lawler Imperial pickups in this. So that's probably what I'm going to do. So just tell you about the upgrades I did in this one. I put the Lawler Imperial pickups, so I did a pickup upgrade, just because I could. I had a pretty good connection at Lawler to do that. I put a Gun Street wiring harness in to get a master tone and master volume, and I did push-pull pots. I think I upgraded the measurements on those tone pots, volume pots as well. I guess there was probably a different switch in there as well, but I'm not having a problem. I didn't have a problem with my switch last year at all. I don't find the atomic humbucking pickups, I'm going to speak into the mic this time. I don't find the atomic humbucking pickups to be particularly powerful, but I think they sound nice enough clean. I think they really, really love a little extra compression. I think that helps them a lot. A little extra volume and compression is nice. But, uncompressed pickups are really trendy right now. They're really in. And so if that's the thing that you like, I don't know how uncompressed they are. I should probably measure them before I say shit like that, shouldn't I? So bad on me. That's just what I was hearing from them. That's not to say they sounded anemic, but I liked the clean sound. I didn't feel like they sounded, I don't want to say they sounded dull, but they didn't sound as punchy as, what I ultimately swapped my last year's model in for. But that's just me. I do just generally think that the guitars with the humbuckers in the Paranormal Series line, that is to say the Supersonic and the Tornado, worked a lot better with some gain. And that's just, I think, works with the style of music that people tend to play them with. And that's fine. So that's my thoughts. That's my thoughts on this guitar. I think that if you didn't snag last year's version because you were hoping for, this color, dudes, it's here. This is beautiful. I was really sad actually when I saw that this color was available now and I had last year's color, because I think that this is nicer. Yeah. So again, thank you to Fender/Squier for sending me this 2 demo. I like it so much. I think it's just gorgeous and very playable, especially for small hands. That smaller nut width, I really wish they would put more guitars out with that nut width. I measured it at 1.5 inches with my digital calipers. There are 2 different numbers on the spec sheet, which is confusing, but I can definitely notice a difference. If you have smaller hands, that makes a bigger difference to me than scale length is nut width. So if you have smaller hands and you're having a little more trouble like getting some of those bigger chords or those bar chords or those reaches and those solos, try one of these out if you're really struggling, because I think you're going to find that makes a bigger difference. Yeah, that's what I got to say about this. Definitely a great guitar for smaller bodied players, for sure, especially smaller handed players. Hi. I shouldn't say that. I mean, I've not got particularly large hands, but I've also, you know, have plenty of gentlemen friends that have hands that aren't much bigger than mine. You know, people come in all shapes and sizes, friends. Well, that's all I got to say. Please like, comment, subscribe below. We have a Patreon if you want to support us at patreon.com/getoffset. If you're in the live chat, the premiere, and you liked this video a lot, and you want to super chat us, you still got a couple seconds left to do that. You don't have to support us financially. A subscribe, a comment, and a like is a great free way to support this channel, and I really appreciate it. Check out our other videos. You know, if you do want to support us, we have a patreon.com/getoffset. We have merch at getoffsetpodcast.com/shop. Whoo! You can subscribe and ring the bell to get notified for our live videos, and in those you can super chat us during the live chats. That's pretty neat. I don't really care. YouTube actually takes a lot of that money. Whatever. They give me the platform. Whatever. Thanks for watching. Thanks for understanding. Until next time, my name is Emily. Goodbye. I guess I should probably say the supportive stuff at the top. Never remember to do that. Oh well.